What? Oh my gosh. Welcome everyone. Oh, my camera's messed up. Welcome to CRUISIN Cars and Bids. I'm your host, Jay Glassmeyer, and today we are going to be talking about sedans. Cool sedans, fast, cool sedans that are cool and fast and cool. We're talking sedans today, ladies and gents, here at CRUISIN Cars and Bids. We've got a great show for you. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Cool sedans. Cool sedans. Our first very cool sedan is actually not a fast sedan. I lied. This is a sedan that's very near and dear to me, Jake Glassmeyer, curator of CRUISIN Cars and Bids. It's a very cool sedan because I had one of these. It was actually my second car. My first car was a Suzuki Samurai, 1986. Second car was a 1995 Lexus LS400. Now this one is a 1997 Lexus LS400 Coach Edition. Very special. We're going to look up what the Coach Edition is. LS400 Coach Edition features. Features of this Coach Edition. What makes it so coachy? You got an exclusive interior leather, special badging, and you got a matching leather bag with the Coach Edition. So, without further ado, we're looking at this Coach Edition with 182,000 miles, which is nothing for this car. It's in my city, Denver. Should have bought it. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I actually would have bought this for $6,000. This is it's a good deal. It's a good deal. And the mileage really doesn't matter to me. Like, there are parts for these, and they are really reliable. Mine had a power steering pump issue, which is a common problem. Fixed it. Ended up putting some caps on some vacuum lines, and it fixed it. But anyway, this is a beautiful Lexus LS400. This is the LS, my guys. This is the LS. We've got a Lexus LS, and she is a thing of beauty. I mean, it's a Lexus. This is kind of like what mine looked like. It was this similar color. And see, it's got the badge, Coach Edition. Coach, like the leather manufacturer, like the clothing and wallet and bag brand, which is so cool. So this had Coach leather, and we can look. The interior looks just like how mine looked. Ah, man, I miss it. I look at this interior and I miss my car. Has the Coach leather, Coach floor mats. Nice back seat. Gosh, brings me back. Mine looked just like this. The same colored interior and everything. Mine had a different shift knob, I think, but everything else was the same. Oh, wow, look, Coach leather, stamped leather. Wow. Beautiful car, very well taken care of. I mean, these cars always just hold up. They stand the test of time. And this one is quite a beaut indeed. I mean, it is just a Lexus LS400, but 182,000 miles. These have 260 horsepower, 270 foot-pound of torque. They're not that fast, but they have like good power, and they're really smooth. They have a quad cam V8 that won many awards when it was introduced back in the early to mid 90s. It really was a special vehicle then, and it still is now. And that is why it is here as one of my top picks, because it is a special LS400, and it sold for a very good price of $6,000. It's worth every bit of that $6,000, I tell you what. Onward to another classic 90s sedan. We have a 96 Chevy Impala SS with that LT1 V8, the limited slip diff. Another one that I should have purchased. Wow, these sell for a lot. 18 grand for a 90,000 mile example. Not cheap for one of these. Not like the Lexus we were looking at. These are highly sought after with the 350 V8. They are very nice cars. Very sought after. They have a lower ride height, big disc brakes, all four corners, monotube shocks, and this has 260 horsepower like the Lexus, 330 foot-pound of torque. So nothing crazy, but it's healthy, especially for this time, this era. Some good power, and you might have been able to do a couple burnouts in this thing. I am unsure, but it is a cool car. Got air conditioning, got the limited slip, and this one's got some Bilstein shocks and black painted exhaust tips and an anti-theft system. You can look at the interior, look at the exterior a little bit. Boy, they just look cool. They look very menacing. I think they all came in black, these SS Impalas of this 90s era. I'm pretty sure they were all black with the red bow tie on the front, as you can see. See that red bow? See that? You see that? It's the running joke. Cool looking Impala wheels. Some nice, like, racy, sporty looking wheels. Nice interior. Big couch looking seats. Very nice car. Got to see under the hood. Yeah, there it is. The 350. The 350. Now, these were fuel injected. This is the fuel injected 350 LT1. Rear wheel drive, of course. Iron heads, revised intake and exhaust. And had the police package suspension system. Stock. This one obviously Bilstein modern suspension, which is probably better. I agree with that decision to install. It brought some good money. These bring some good money, and I'm a little shocked it brought that much, but also not, because these are really cool. Very cool. Now, comment below, guys. Would you rather have one of these, a Chevy SS, 90s SS, or would you rather have a, gosh, what's the other one that was in this era? There was another one. There was another fast car, and I want to say it was, I'm trying to think if Ford had one. Really cool car. These are villainous in their presentation. Quite villainous and terrifying. We also have, next, we have a Cadillac CTS-V sedan. The classic CTS-V sedan. How could you go wrong with the CTS-V sedan? 556 horsepower, supercharged V8. 2014 with 56,000 miles. Pretty good. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like a nice example with the chrome everywhere, which I like for my American sedans, because this is America. Sold for $33,000, which is a pretty good price. I mean, it's kind of a lot of money for an old sedan, you know, for a 12-year-old sedan. But this is a very special car. These are really great cars, very special, and that's why I included this. 6-speed automatic, 551 foot-pound of torque, Brembo's magnetic ride control, limited slip diff, had the really nice panoramic, big panoramic sunroof, 10-speaker Bose sound system. Quite the car, and these really look good. I mean, they just look great. Nice exhaust. This one's really nice. This is a great color, and these drive like tanks, man. These are just they're great cars, these CTSs. And the V is definitely something special. Really like these cars. Very, very special. It's got the screen. You see this screen here, guys? This pops up. It's motorized, which is one of my favorite features on these cars. I love the motorized navigation, or I guess infotainment screen that pops up and greets you. Let's see if he's got, yeah, there it is. There it is, guys. You see, it comes up, pops up to greet you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love it. Got little screens for your climate control, which is great. Great. Nice car. Very clean. Very clean. Very nice. Very clean. Very good and nice and clean. Yeah, sold for $33,000. Definitely a great car. We have a similar comparison next. Something very similar. These are the top 5 that I've picked here. You got the Lexus, the Impala, the Coach Lexus, the Impala SS. Got a CTS-V Classic, just a classic, great performance sedan that, you know, pretty moderate prices, but they're not that cheap because they are so great with their supercharged V8. They're very fast and very serious cars. We have a modern equivalent, if you will, a CT4 V Blackwing, which maybe the CT5 would be more of a CTS equivalent, but we're picking this anyway because it was very recently sold yesterday for $54,000. Quite a bit more than the 33, but this is a much newer car with a 6-speed manual and less power, 472 horsepower, twin turbo V6. So it's not the big daddy like the CTS-V, and that's why I think the CT5V Blackwing is probably a better comparison. But this is it's a modern iteration of the performance Cadillac sedan, and this one's got 23,000 miles with 472 horse, 445 foot-pound torque, and these also have magnetic ride control. They've been doing that for a long time. Electronic limited slip diff in the rear, Brembo brakes, AKG premium sound system, gotta have it. Climate package, gotta have it. Gotta have the climate, which is probably a 4 or a 3 zone. Look at some photographs here, some photografias. Very nice car. They do look good. They've grown on me. I didn't really like this new Cadillac design language, but it's growing on me. And what I'd really like to see Cadillac do next with the face of their cars is I would really like to see, you know, the daytime running light is just a vertical long line like this along the edge of the car, and then the actual headlight is like hidden, kind of like the modern trend of vehicles, how they have like the daytime running light LEDs are really thin and visible, and then the actual headlights are kind of like hidden on the front of the vehicle. Nice seats, carbon fiber trim, nice gauge cluster, red seat belts, very nice. I mean, this is a really nice car, pretty sweet. Me personally, I would rather have the CTS-V with like 80 more horsepower. Still got magnetic ride suspension. It's pretty sweet. And then finally, guys, we have a wild card here. We got the Jag XJR supercharged V8 with a MagnaFlow exhaust. Very British and very cool. Only bid to 75. It did not sell. 93,000 miles. That's probably why. Everyone's terrified of these when they have high miles. Though this one looks very nice, very clean. Very nice, very clean. Automatic 6-speed, 4.2 liter supercharged V8 with 400 horsepower, 413 torque. And these are made largely out of aluminum. These are very nice and somewhat modern in their design. Got sport air suspension. Sunroof, leather upholstery, heated front and rear seats, adaptive cruise control, and front and rear parking sensors. This is a 2007. These were around a while, so they've this is kind of the later years of this design of this XJR before they really updated it and made it into the new XJ, which is a really special something. I'm a big fan of the new XJ. Take a look at some photos. Yeah, nice Magnaflow exhaust in the back. Kind of an old school looking car, even though it's an 07. It looks older than that. This definitely looks like a 90s car, like almost early 90s car. They're just old school. Really great wheels. Great wheels on this car. Great. It's really something else. Wow. They look like two-piece wheels, but they're not. The interiors, obviously, are so beautiful with this really gorgeous wood. It's got full-on infotainment and everything. I mean, it's old school, but it's really beautiful. Gosh, those seats with that charcoal piping. Something else. I tell you what. Quite the vehicle. Quite, indeed. Indeed, yes. Has a valet mode. Valet button. Got the clock. Analog clock. Wow, old school. Climate controls. Old schools. Interesting shift transmission setup where you can take it around and put it into this kind of manual shift mode with 2, 3, 4, and 5. Isn't that interesting? Fascinating. Jaguar's take on that, how to do it. Heated rear seats. Very thick floor mats. They look thick, sumptuous. Quite the vehicle. Indeed, quite the vehicle. That's pretty much it, guys. Ford is adding the V8 back to the F-150. That's the news. We're getting a V8. Oh yeah, this is the big news, the car news. We've got BMW. Did you guys see this? BMW has implemented an advertisement into their infotainment system when you start up the vehicle. You are now being forced to watch an advertisement for the new Spider-Man movie, whatever it's called. And here's what it looks like. This is what it looks like, guys. You got the car driving, you got Spider-Man swinging, landing on the building, he's pulling down the BMW screen. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Isn't that crazy, guys? Isn't that something? Look at this.
What is this? Surprise, Spider-Man just dropped into your
BMW.
Oh.
This is the news. This should be in my headline. This is crazy. I mean, look at this, guys. Look how long this is, too.
Yo,
gosh, it's crazy. I'm just
crazy.
like kind of
what
smitten.
happens if I scan that QR code?
I'm not surprised
Nice, I
this
scan
has
the
come up,
QR
but
code
I don't
and I
think
can
it will
build
last. I
the
think
BMW
that
iX3.
I think that everyone's going to be very
era.
angry,
Spider-Man Brand
and
New
I don't
Day.
think that people are gonna
gonna
deal with
give me,
this,
like, tickets
especially
or something.
BMW buyers. Now, if you had tried to do this to like some Nissan customers or You know, some people, customers who don't really give a shit about what they're driving, they just need a cheap car, like maybe even some Hyundai Kia people. I don't think they really like Hyundais and Kias, but they just drive it because they're cheap. Nissans are that way. Nissan's trying to change that, but they're that way where they're just cheap, crappy cars, or just Rogues, Nissan Rogues. If you put this in a Nissan Rogue, I think they'd get away with it. But BMW cannot get away with it. They are a brand of prestige and commitment to their customers is what comes with that prestige. So that's the big news, I would say. That and Ford having the V8. Dodge Chargers are bricking themselves 3 times in 5 days. Yeah, but anyway, that's all I got today, guys. I mean, we can look at some cars and bids. I mean, we got our 5 cars here. Our Lexus Coach Edition LS400 Coach. We have our SS Impala. We have our CTS-V sedan. We've got the CT4V sedan, the Blackwing. And we've got the XJR Jag. The Jag. Very cool cars. All very cool. Cars and bids. And cars and bids. And cars and bids. We are cruising. We have been cruising cars and bids. BMW 850i X-Drive. These are something else. They do look really cool. I'm actually going on vacation in Southern California in a couple of weeks, and I've rented an M8, a BMW M8 2020, and I'm quite excited. It'll be a convertible, and I think it'll be a cool car to drive. I think it'll be a snorting beast. I'm really picky about these kind of things, guys. I'm picky. I like this. I like the Thunderbird Neiman Marcus. Shit, I'd drive this. I'd drive the heck out of this damn car. It's cheap. It's cheap. Got a 3.9 liter V8, 252 horsepower, 5-speed. I should just bid on it. I should just sign in and bid on this. I'd drive this car. I've always kind of thought these were cool. Kind of. It's kind of a chick car. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a chick car. It's cool though. Can you take the top off? Can you take your top off, Toots? Take your top off. Yeah, removable hardtop. That's cool. So you can drop the top in the summer. In the winter, I'm going to pull up in the drop top. Sorry, guys. I'm being summoned by this really cool resto mod Camaro convertible. Not necessarily a car you want to drive here where I live in Colorado with the convertible. But it's got a heater. 4-speed manual. Boy, I bet it's a great car. Man, there's so many cool cars for under 30. And this is probably going to be for under 30. This Camaro 68. I love these Camaros, guys. I really, really, really love these Camaros. I think they're so cool. Boy, and does that look cool. Imagine driving this as a daily driver. You'd be the coolest guy. Period. You're the coolest guy if you drive this as your daily driver. Wow, it's got disc brakes on the front, which I guess are normal. Yeah, drilled and slotted front brake rotors. Looks like the calipers, the brake system itself, though, is stock. Gosh. Why shouldn't I just buy this and drive this as my daily driver? Huh? Tell me why. It's even got a sound system in it, which is actually really important to me. I need a sound system. Got a couple little flaws. Nothing we can't fix. What's wrong with it? Yeah, driver's side armrest. Scratch in the rear spoiler. Speakers and subwoofer. Good Lord. I should just buy this car, man. Maybe I'll watch it. Oh, shit. I just realized something, guys. I just realized something. I just realized this car has something that I really, really, really like on these Camaros, but there's no good pictures of it. We need to look at the hood. We need to look at the hood. There's no pictures of the hood. And this is a problem. This is a problem. There's no pictures on the hood. But you can barely see. It's got these vents. See that? 8 square little vents. They're not real vents, but they're square little vents on the hood. Camaros had this back in the day. And I just think that's the coolest thing ever to have those square vents in the hood. Very cool. I just think they look so cool. This is a cool car, guys. I might have to I gotta sign in. I'm gonna sign in, guys. I'm signing in. Feel free to email me. Now you have my email. All right, we're signed in and I'm watching this car. We're gonna watch this car. I mean, I've gotta get it over to Colorado, so I'd probably just ship it. Have it shipped. I'm really thinking about it, guys. This would be a really cool car. Life is short too, man. Life is short to not just buy 68 Camaro Resto mods on a whim. I'm telling you guys right now, life is short. And this is coming from someone who's 30. I'm 30 years young, but I recognize life is short. And so many people live their whole lives making, we're going off on a tangent here. So many people, they spend their whole lives making safe decisions. They're always trying to make the safe, smart decision. And they're just and then they just do boring shit. It's just boring. It's like, you know, they never drove a cool car. They never lived in the apartment that they really wanted. They never had the car they really wanted. They never had the girlfriend they really wanted. They never you know, like did the things they really wanted. They never like had the kind of relationships they really wanted with, you know, their family, their friends, or whatever. People do these things and they don't think about it. Or they think too much about it. That's what it is. They think too much. You got to just do it. Just act like a fool sometimes and just do it. I really do like that Shia LaBeouf video of just make your dreams come true. Do it. He's right. Do it. Shia LaBeouf is right. Feel like a preteen Swedish boy. All right, guys. I think that's it. We're just, you know, I think that's it. I think that's all we got. We were just kind of browsing. We're just kind of cruising. We're looking for my next car. My next car might be a Camaro. I'll let you guys know. But anyway, it's been Cars and Bids. I'm gonna get off and eat some dinner. We've been here at this for an hour now. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Cruising Cars and Bids. I'm Jay Glassmeyer. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you next week. Tune in, comment what my next car should be. What was your favorite of my sedans? I'm partial to the Coach Lexus myself. That's what I like. But anyway, I'll talk to you later.